Hi, this is Bruce Lipton, and I'd like to welcome you to this website, a source of powerful new knowledge that can enable you to become a master of your life rather than a victim of your heredity. This new science is predicated on research that I did over 45 years ago on stem cells. I was one of the few people in the world at that time cloning stem cells, and that research was so mind-boggling it caused a whole change in my life and my career. The research was very simple. Basically, I put one stem cell in a petri dish all by itself. This is a similar cell to like an embryonic cell. Every 10 hours, a cell would divide. First 2 cells, 4, 8, 16, 32, and after 2 weeks, I had thousands of cells in the petri dish, but the most important fact is this. All the cells were genetically identical. They came from the same parent. But the real experiment was when I took the cells out of that dish and split them into 3 separate petri dishes. And in each dish, I provided a different environment, a different culture medium in which the cells were living. And in one dish, the cells formed muscle. In another dish, the cells formed bone. And in a third dish, the cells formed fat cells. There's one profoundly important consequence of this research, and it really deals with the issue is what controls life. We used to think the genes controlled life, but in this experiment, all the cells were genetically identical. So the cells were not responding to the genes, but were responding to the environment. It was the environment and the cells' interaction that led to the selection and activation of the genes in the cells. And why is this important? Because this holds true whether it's cells in a plastic dish or whether it's one of the 50 trillion cells in your own body. In our body, we have 50 trillion cells. We're essentially skin-covered petri dishes, and there's a culture medium called blood. And the composition of that culture medium affects the fate of the cells, as demonstrated in the stem cell experiments. But then the most important understanding is this, is what controls the chemistry of your blood, which in turn controls your genetics and your behavior. And the answer is our perceptions of life. The way we see life causes our nervous system to release chemistry into the brain, neuropeptides, hormones, growth factors, etc. This chemistry derived from the brain is actually added to the culture medium of our body called blood, which in turn controls the fate of our cells. A very simple reality is, as you change your mind, as you change your belief, you change your biology. No longer shall we perceive ourselves as victims of heredity, receiving genes that we didn't select and genes that we can't change, and believing that these genes control our lives. For the new science, as you will see on this website, reveals that we are totally empowered as masters of our biology. The way we see life, the way we respond to life, changes our genetics and our behavior, and also affects the way we live into this world. My hope is that through the information on this site, be it the videos or podcasts or the articles, that you will see how powerful you really are in controlling your fate and the fate of the world in which we live. Thank you.